What's good, y'all? Today, bringing a trade execution, last trade of the week. I think I'm gonna start a series on here. I need to get 3 videos out a week, so I think what I'm gonna do is the last trade of the week, a midweek update, and then a video on either Sunday night. Yeah, probably Sunday night going into the market. But nonetheless, we're gonna go over this trade that just happened. I did live record it, and for some reason, I went to upload the file so I could post it on YouTube. It came back so corrupted, and like that shit came back in 480p. So I'm just gonna watch the recording with y'all, and I'll voice over it for you. So let me actually mute this screen. Or actually, fuck it, we're gonna let it rock. Let's play. Let's mute this one. All right, so essentially what I was going over in this trade was we just had a bullish SMT occur. And that is when one price gets swept and another price has not swept. So two correlating similar assets, to say the least. So as you can see, I'm showing the points of liquidity right here, showing how the NASDAQ swept and the S&P 500 did not sweep. So literally as I was drawing that, we get a crazy rejection. Like I damn near was finna close this trade, but I had to look to the left and realize, okay, what do we bounce off of? We just rejected off this little ass fair value gap. Like, that's not a major concern for me. Like, we have to respect it, obviously. But I don't know. Once I seen that little gap, that's why I marked it off. My confidence was still there. I was like, okay, I'm not worried about this. We gonna go up. So I just let price play out, do its thing. And we're not gonna watch this whole 9-minute trade. Like, let's cut up 1 minute. So here we go. Oh, wait. Let's cut up until right here. So at this moment, based on the closure of that last blue candle, I knew for a fact we were gonna go higher. It was just a matter of time and patience and not closing the trade out early. Had to let it ride. So boom. Also over here on the S&P 500, we were respecting this order block still. So that was another confidence that I had. I'm like, all right, we're still going higher. Like price is still gonna push a little bit. So let's jump up 20 seconds. Now at this moment, I need price to close above the bottom of that candle. I need price to close above that. So that's all I'm waiting for. As you can see, the S&P is pushing higher. S&P is our leading indicator. It failed to sweep liquidity, and it's also the one leading this move. So that's how you know it's our lead indicator. That's how you trade S&T. So boom, we get the closure. We get the closure of the candle. So now this bearish fair value gap has now become a inverted bullish fair value gap. So now we want price to respect this area and then push off. And that's what happens. You get your retest right here. Boom. Get a little push off, get another retest, pushed off. Now we get a new candle. This one's retesting. It's pushing off. Like you see, damn, I wish this was a recorder so I could move that arrow. But you see how you're getting movement down and then pushing up. When you want bullish price action, you want to see price come down first before it goes up. All right, fast forward. Boom. We get another doji candle. Now we get a strong push. So now that we get a strong push, I'm looking for price to close above the little fair value gap that I drew right there. Boom, we got our closure. I moved the candle or moved this arrow out the way. You see we are ripping. I'm moving this so you could see where the execution is, the buy, the sell. I got into a buy. I don't know why I sold. And then I hit the button wrong, got in, closed it out, waited for, I said, you know what, actually, let me wait for this to break. I said, let me wait for market to break structure. And when we break structure and get a strong closing candle, then I will get in. Because I knew we were going to go up, but I'm trying not to get in the habit of trying to predict the market. I got to let it play out how it should. So that's what I'm talking about right here, showing the breaker structure, the point where we form a lower high or a higher high, I should say. And then we also left some displacement, aka fair value gaps, right here as well. So that's why I got into the trade right here. But what I'm marking off right here is the standard deviation. So once you break structure, take that same little leg right here, mark it off, and go a 2, 2.5, 3, and 4. Mark that off. Those will be your take profits. 2, I didn't want 2 because it was in this fair value gap. I was looking for a 2.5 because it's the last hour of the day, last day of the week. We're not looking to make big, massive moves right now. So I'm taking it real simple. So that's what I'm talking about right here, 2 to 1 or 2.5 to 1 risk. And it hits quick. That's what I'm showing, the displacement right here, how price came in. I marked it off so you could see the displacement with the breaker structure. And that's really about it. Honestly, I'm gonna stop the video right there and basically just go over, like, this was easy, quick little trade. The setup was SMT divergence. We've been coming down basically the last 24 hours since last night, Thursday. We've been dropping. So as you can see at the bottom of let me get this out of here. Like what you can see, my little indicator down here, we're trending red. So this was a counter buy. So I knew we've been coming down for a while. It's time for a little pullback. It's the end of the day, end of the month. Like, we're going to get some kind of pullback, whatever it is. So that's what I was looking for. Boom, got it. But just because we had SMT, you want to see 1, SMT, 2, a breaker structure, and 3, displacement or a fair value gap. Now, displacement could just be one big booming candle, or it could be a fair value gap. But you want to see conviction in the move into the direction. Like, look down here, this is all red. Like, I was taking a counter trend trade. That's why I was going 2.5 risk. I was saying normally I like to target a 3 if the confidence is there. Normally when you hit 4, price reverses and it's wraps. So let me get out of here and let's go look at the live chart real quick. So boom, this was the live chart. This is where we ended. And we look at that. We tapped a 4, and then came down and closed out for the week. Y'all take care, bro. That's it. That's all I got for y'all.